Ladies and gentlemen, you're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live stream session. I'm less tired today than I was the last couple of days. But with that being said, we're going to get right into it. So today, I just want to remind people this channel is about three things. Two things involve the live stream. The first two things involve the live stream. So live stream is about two things. Us practicing together, for you to see what I'm doing when I'm practicing, for you to get better with me, to suggest different artists or different influencers so that we can get better together and improve our practice sessions to be more economical, but also to get better and to improve on a regular basis. And the second thing is about me getting better at improvisational music, for you to also play along with me or to use the instrumentals or the backing tracks that I have in the playlist so that you can also practice in your spare time. And then when you're watching me, you can judge me or watch them later and then judge me on that or whatever. And the whole channel, the third thing, the whole channel thing is about me creating electronic music and for you to check out the electronic music that I'm making. When I say electronic music, I'm just suggesting that I'm going to be writing my own music, whether it be film scores or singing and songwriting or producing my own personal albums or working on instrumentals for other people. I want people to know what it is that I'm doing, and I want them to judge it, and I want them to help me get better. And the way that you do that is by listening to what I've created and let me know where I can get better. Or if you love it, share it with your friends so we can grow this channel brick by brick. If any of that sounds good or interesting to you, please go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. First of all, the first thing you should do is subscribe to the channel. So we can make this channel as free for me as it already is for you. So I'm trying to at least achieve net zero. And the equivalent to that as of right now would be anywhere between 25 to 30 bucks any live session that I make. And my hope is that I get enough subscribers onto this channel where the advertiser revenue is sufficient so I don't have to keep tap dancing for the second thing that I'm asking people to do, or the third thing. Normally it would be second and third with the Amazon affiliate links, but I don't have Amazon affiliate links because I do not have enough eyeballs on screen, and I would gladly reapply for the program. It just doesn't make sense for me from a position of not having enough eyeballs on screen. So I'm asking people to check out the cryptocurrency referral links I have available in the description of every single video. Now, cryptocurrency is something I trade or I do every single day. I love cryptocurrency. I trade it every single day. I love it very much, and I figure I would share that with you. So if you want to get involved or you think it's a dimension you'd like to add to your investment portfolio, by all means, check out the cryptocurrency links I have available in the description of every video. Now, if you use my referral links to sign up, it's still not going to cost you anything. But in the event that you decide you want to purchase cryptocurrency, okay, there will be perks, and those perks will be exponentially more than that of which you would get if you sign up just by yourself. Okay. Signing up using my referral links also helps the channel in this way, in the following way. When you sign up and spend 50 bucks or more, they will offer you perks or advantages. And those perks and advantages, they will extend to me. And because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains this year to reinvest back into the channel, up to 100 bucks. That is how it helps out with the channel. So it had no cost to you unless you decide you want to spend money on cryptocurrency. And the cryptocurrency money you'd be spending, it's not that you would be giving me money. It's that they would offer you advantages when you first sign up, and those advantages that they offer to you, they would extend to me. So again, it's at no cost to you whatsoever. It just helps out with the channel because you'd be using my referral links to do so, and so that would help out very much. And the third thing is to check out my social media accounts. My social media accounts will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow my social media accounts. Ladies and gentlemen, one hand washes the other. We're going to get right into it today. I'm going to try to move through these expeditiously because I do have some stuff I have to get ready for Monday, as I do have another job. But we're working towards making this one a very, very good second job. Okay. We are starting with the warm-ups as we always do at 95 beats per minute. And I don't need this pick because there's one right near. Let's go. We're at the alternate picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 95 beats per minute. Let's go. All right, now we're doing the alternate spider picking from the 1st to 16th fret at 95 beats per minute. Let's go. All right, now we're doing the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret at 95 beats per minute. Let go. Now we're going to get to the sweep picking exercise number 1 at 95 at 100 beats per minute. Then we're going to do it at 110 beats per minute, followed by 120 and then 130 because, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are pushing the envelope and we're trying to push the tempo. .110 beats per minute. Okay, this last one was, I would say, about a 6. We're at 110 beats per minute. You're going to have to excuse the noise in the hallway. Again, I do live in a apartment complex in the middle of the city. I'm thankful that there isn't too much noise or people partying all the time because it happens when you live in the city. So let's go with 110 beats per minute. Let's go. That was a good 7.5 right there. I'd say 7.5. Again, 110. For some reason, I'm really good at 110 compared to the other ones. Really good is a strong statement. I'll say I'm really good at 110 beats per minute when compared to the other ones. So we're at 120. We're going to see if we can do better at this one than 110. I'd give that a 5.5. It's better than what I normally do, but not by much. We're going to 130 to push the tempo a little bit here. Literally push the tempo. Push the tempo is a term that they use in sports game when you're trying to basketball really when you're trying to do a full court press and trying to push up, as quickly up the key as possible. I'll give that one as well a 5.5. That is the best that I've ever done that at 130 beats per minute. So I'm proud of that. It feels good. It feels like progress. Again, I get that it happens. It doesn't happen every day. But this, if you go back and watch the other ones, the other ones were so trash. Okay? So trash. Comparatively, I'm surprised I even gave myself a 4, compared to what I've done today. So it is what it is. Scales. Scales. 105 beats per minute. We're doing the E major, F major scales. It will be changing later on this week. We will be doing the F sharp and the G major scales and the F sharp minor pentatonic and G sharp minor pentatonic scales starting on Monday. That's right. It's going to suck. Okay, it is what it is. Suck in the sense that it's just when we add new scales, we got to remember. Or they're not new scales. The new chords really are going to be the tough ones because we got to do the F sharp minor chords and the G minor chords. They just take longer to learn. Okay. With that being said, we're going to go right into. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's not true. We're going to do the E major chords and the E minor chords and the F minor chords this week too. Because I forgot we just started the minor chords this week. Yeah. So we're going to push back that G sharp, the G major, and the F sharp major. And G sharp or the G minor pentatonic scale and the F sharp minor pentatonic scales until the following week. I forgot we just started the minor chords this week, so to keep in line with everything else, we're going to make sure that the chords and the scales represent one another. So if we're going to do an F major chord, we're going to do something F major related with the chords, okay, or F minor related with the chords. So that way we can get right from the practice, and when we go to the improv, there will be no disconnect between the improvisational music, okay? With that being said, we're starting with the E major scale in first position at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, E major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, E major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, E major scale at 105 beats per minute. Lerger. Fifth position, E major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position? Yep, sixth position. E major scale, 105 beats per minute. Grr. Seventh position, E major scale, 105 beats per minute. Grr. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position of the E major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to toggle back to this main screen. If you have any questions, please wait to the very end. F major scale, positions 1 through 8 at 105 beats per minute. Let go. Second position, F major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let go. Third position, F major scale, 105 beats per minute, Ligger. Fourth position, F major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, fifth position. G, F major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let go. Sixth position, F major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let go. Seventh position, F major scale, 105 beats per minute. There you go. And finally, the seventh position, this eighth position, or the octave position of the F major scale at 105 beats per minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right back into the E minor pentatonic scale and the F minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute, positions 1 through 6, because the 6 is the octave position of the scale. Because pentatonic scales are known as 5-tone scales, which means there are 5 notes between the first position and its octave counterpart at the 6th position, or the 6th position, because there are only 5 tones out of the 12 tones that have been given major importance. I don't know why this happened. I didn't do this at all. Go back. Metronome beats for musicians. I don't know why I did that. It took me right off of the metronome page when I was trying to go down to 90 beats per minute, which is tempo at which we have been doing pentatonic scales. And we're going to continue doing them at 90 beats per minute until we can memorize them at this position. Not memorize them, but get better at them and do them perfectly. First position, E minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let go. 90 beats per minute. Second position, the F major, E minor pentatonic scale at at 90 beats per minute. Third position, E minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, E minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Fifth position, E minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, the octave position of the E minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the F minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute in first position. Second position, F minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Third position, F minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Fourth position, F minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Fifth position, F minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position of the octave position of the F minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. I go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play the fun game called Find the Note. This week, it's the D note that we're going to find. I've heard it. I said it out loud. I know what you're thinking. Don't be weird. This is a music course, not a course on other things. Anyway, definitely not a course on euphemisms, okay? That's not what we're trying to do here. So D sounds like this. So we're at the 10 and 20, 10 and 22, I'm sorry, on the bottom E string and the top E string. It's identical. 10 and 22 on the top E string. Then we go to the B string, we're back to we're at 3 and 5, 3 and 15, I'm sorry. Then we go back to 10 and 22 on the E string. And then on the bottom E string, it's the same thing. Then we're at 5 and 17 on the A string. Then we're back to the 10 and 22 on the E string. Then we're going to go to the top E string and do this. It's the exact same thing. It's the exact same fretting. Then we're going back to 3 and 15 on the B string. Then on the G string, I believe we're at 7 and 19. We'll see. Then back to 3 and 15 on the B string. Then back to the 10 and 22 on the E string. Back to 10 and 22 on the bottom E string. Then we're going to go to the A, which is at 5 and 17. I'm sorry. Then on the D string, we know where it is. It's open 12. Then we go to the G string, we're back to 7 and 19. Then 3 and 15 on the B string. Then 10 and 22 on the E string. Then we go back to the bottom E string. It's back to 10 and 22 again. Now we got to do the hardest part of this evening, which is going back to the E minor and F minor scale chords. We're going to try to get through these as expeditiously as we possibly can, but I struggle with them because they are weird, okay? When I say weird, it's just my fingers aren't used to fretting them. They're just not used to fretting them. That's all that is, okay? It's just going to take time, unfortunately. It is what it is. Let's go. We're starting with the E minor chords. And it goes a little something like this, right? Chur. have the inside chords that sound like something like this right here. Oh, I'm sorry. Here. Now let's get right back to the let's start with now we're going to go right into the bottom 4 string chords. Okay, bottom 4. Let's see if we can get this right. It sounded a lot easier today than it was yesterday. It was a lot easier yesterday than it was the day before that. CM6 getting better. Now we're going to get to the F minor chords. Okay. Hopefully this will sound just as good as these last ones because it sounds like I'm getting better at them. Okay. I don't want to jump the gun on that because these are still really hard. Okay. So So let's do the F minor chords. Now the inside chords, it sounds something like this right here. Again. What's that one? Oh, here we go. All right, let's go to the rhythm chords. Sound something like this right here. fast again. I'm sorry. All right, let's get right into the bottom 4 string chords. I'm moving through them way easier than I was beforehand. It's still going to take another week so I can memorize them. Really, the forms. Again, let's go up. Right here. Well, we made it through that. Now, before I start noodling around my guitar, instead of doing what I'm supposed to be doing, which is practicing and getting better, we are going to go right to Antonio Alfonso's stuff. Open up a new tab because I forgot to do that earlier again. Here we go. I'm going to copy and paste the link into the description of my channel. Please subscribe to his channel if you have an Instagram account. If you do not have an Instagram account, by all means, create one and then sign up for this guy's, follow him on Instagram. So he continues to make music and help us learn licks every single week. Okay? Hey, my man. It's good to see you here today. I appreciate you coming through. I'm going to keep working on this stuff, and I would normally put out Alfonso's music up here so you can hear it. Again, it's going to take me way longer than what it should to check out the exact one that he put up because he's got a bunch of videos up there. But please go ahead and subscribe to his channel if you can. Again, I'm going to move through this like a hot knife through butter because this is not a tough lick. Okay, but it is one of those licks you can play in different keys up and down the fretboard. It's an imperative that you understand the different relationship that these licks have with the fretboard. So playing them up and down the fretboard is how we get the mastery. Okay, my man. Yes, I am. To do the Google Meet, I am absolutely down to do that. I'm absolutely down to do that. Just let me know when. Yeah, let me know when you're free, and then we can figure out, or I guess this week is going to be a tough week because my other job, I'll be in the lab all week. That's what I do. I'm a lab tech outside of this. And yeah, so let me know what it is that you, or when you're trying to do this meetup, this Google Meetup thing, and I'm down. I just got to figure out how I'm going to do that this week. This week is a tough week for me. I got to be honest. With that being said, I'm going to move through this. My man, I'm going to have to ask you to hold on to the questions for a few seconds here, or for a few minutes here, because I'm almost finished with this section of live stream. And before I get right into the improvisational section, I'm going to check those things out. Yeah, man, we'll get into it for sure. For sure. Let me get right to this so you can hear this lick. I know it pretty well. I don't need a metronome for it. But again, this is done by that guy named Antonio Alfonso, and that is and the link in the description or in the chat is to his Instagram page. So if you get a chance, follow him, because we want to give flowers to the people who help us get better. And every time I post a lick of the week or a backing track, I recommend everyone please subscribe to their channels so that they get what they deserve, okay? Which is recognition and hopefully advertiser-driven revenue for them. So let's get right to the lick of the week, and we're going to play it in different keys so that people can understand, so you can understand the relationship it has with the fretboard. So now let's just change up the key just so that you can see the relationship that it has with different positions on the fretboard. So let's move it up or move it down a little bit. So let me see if I can do it here. Again, we're going to move it up again just to see how you can hear it in different keys. Let's try it one more time, up one more fretboard. All right, now we're gonna get right into the ABC Polyphia riff. We're doing the instrument. We're doing the introduction followed by the complete solo. Okay. If you'd like to follow along, you want to check it out. ABC. It's a Polyphia riff. The song is actually called ABC. From Sophia Black featuring Polyphia, but Polyphia wrote the hell out of that riff. Okay, it is a tough riff. It has taken me months. No. Over a year to work on this because it's such a tough riff. It employs so many different techniques. So hopefully my goal is by the end of, on the 28th of February, is to record the entire song myself. As I will be doing the cover of that song. Plus I will be doing the cover of a song made by Joe Satriani called Midnight. It's a song that's all tapping. In any case, let's get right to it. We're at 120 beats per minute doing the ABC Polyphia riff. I'm going to run through this a few times and go to the solo part a few times at 80 beats per minute. That's the tempo at which we've been practicing it. So let's go. All right, let's get right to the solo. Okay, if you're still watching me, again, I have to toggle back between the metronome screen and the actual channel, the live stream, because I don't have another metronome with me that works as effectively as this one. So if you're asking questions, my man, give me a second. I will have to continue. So I tell everyone, like when you ask questions, please wait to the end because I have to toggle so many times back and forth between 2 and 3 different screens that it's hard to keep up with all of it. Anyway, my man, thanks for joining me. Yeah, I appreciate everything. So. right, now I'm going to get right into the improvisational section of tonight. For those of you who are listening, you can judge the hell out of what I'm doing. That's the only way I can get better, okay? Sometimes we'll be playing what we call inside the box, which means I'm playing too much on the scales and relying too much on my understanding of those, as opposed to let it floating for free, or let it kind of flow in a more improvisational manner. And that is just that's an indication of my inability to get outside of that the comfort zone of knowing those scales. And that's just going to take time, okay? I'm feeling confident and better with a lot of these backing tracks because I'm used to them. And that's a good thing and a bad thing, because sometimes it can be a crutch. But let's get right into it. Terrible ending. If I had to score that one myself, I would say it was average. So we'll give that a 5 out of 10 for today. Moving on to the next one. If you have any thoughts on how I can improve, or if you have any comments, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, all the comments I need, as much criticism, as much feedback. And don't be afraid to be harsh if you're going to be harsh. So let me know how you feel about my playing. Does it sound like it's progressing? Does it sound really annoying? Am I staying too much inside the box? It happens, okay? And I'll go back and look at these comments when I get the second here, when I get done with the channel, okay? Let me know what you think, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Those of you who just joined on today, thank you for subscribing. We are at the improvisational section of this. Again, we're in F major. That one ended terribly. That gets a 4 out of 10 for me today. I'm feeling more comfortable and more confident with these ones, but I don't want to get my head all big because it sounds okay today. Let's be realistic with ourselves and let's be honest with what happened yesterday, which was an absolute catastrophe. It happens. Yeah, the idea here is to get better, but in order to improve, you have to be honest with where you are and where you're trying to go. Okay, which is why I'm going to try to not give myself too high of a score, and I'm going to ask for more commentary from the people watching. 6 out of 10. That was solid. That actually felt really nice. Which means, you guessed it.
Un bouton de fièvre, ça démange. Alors utilisez les packages compides grâce à leur technologie.
Turn off the ads. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot thank you enough for those of you who were able to join me this evening. My man, thank you so much for checking out the channel, for coming back. I love how much you come back to this channel and you are helping me out so much. It builds my confidence. It makes me feel good about what I'm doing. I will be cross-platformational in the next couple of days. I've been saying it for weeks and for months. I can't thank you enough. We're going to organize a time where we can all get together and we can do the Google Meet, so that way we can talk about things that are good, things that we want to do as a collective, as you were talking about beforehand, so that we can continue to improve as musicians that will help us create the electronic music or the instrumentals that we want to make to get better as overall musicians using the guitar. Like I said before, this channel is about 3 things. Okay, the first thing it's about the practice, to see me practice, to see what it takes every day to get to that next level. We're intermediate, or we're probably in the ballpark of intermediate, middle to bottom of the intermediate group. Okay, we're trying to move from intermediate to advanced to expert players. Okay, and the practice that we put in every day, that's what we're trying to do with the channel. Okay, so I'm looking to get advice from you and advice from other people, and by checking out other influencers to see what we can do to add to ameliorate our practice sessions. Okay, to get better at our practice sessions so that we can continue to improve incrementally, but also at a pace that is expeditious. Okay, and the second thing the channel is about me getting better at improvisational music. So improvisational skills is a very important skill for you to have that mental dexterity in your mind whenever you're creating instrumentals or you're creating music for yourself, whether you're singing and songwriting. It is important. It is a very important skill. Okay, people sit here and talk about getting writer's block all the time, and improvisation helps you break free from the mold that is writer's block. Because with improvisational music, you don't have time to say, oh, I like this or I don't like this. No, you just go. And having those skills to get to that level, you understand what it is. Having the skills to get to that next level, being an improvisational skill, for me, is an absolute imperative. Okay, it is absolutely fundamental to your development as a musician and a guitar player to get there. So you can judge me on that, and I would love for that, so I can get better as an improvisational musician. I can do sit-ins and write scores with people that I'm not sitting at my computer and writing at. And the third thing is about me creating my own electronic music. I've put some out before, and I played some on here before, but I've not posted anything yet. Now that will be coming. I've been saying for weeks and for weeks and for weeks, well, not really for months, really since the month of November, that I was going to put some stuff up. But this year I promised that I'm going to put out tracks every single week. I've been super busy the last couple of weeks, but that's no excuse. I do have some stuff that I will be posting this very week. It's not going to be great because the stuff, like I said before, the improvisation or the instrumental tracks I'll be posting 2 that I do a day. Okay, and I will be singing, songwriting, writing my own music, and I'll be posting 1 of those tracks every single week. In the beginning, it's going to sound really bad. I just want you to get it in your mind to understand that I'm here so that you don't have to embarrass yourself on the internet. Okay, so you're gonna listen to it and you're gonna be like, some of this shit is trash, and that's okay. I just want people to I want them to see the process. It is imperative that you see that what you see on the internet is not 100% honest, because they're giving you the 1 millionth take of a song and they're pretending to you like they just learned that Polyphia riff yesterday. That's hogwash, okay? And to be quite frank, let me be polite as I possibly can be. It's total bullshit, okay? There are a handful of people on planet Earth that are that good, that can do it on 1 try. And I don't want people to sit here and pretend like this stuff doesn't take work, because it absolutely does. So I want people to see the process. So if any of that's interest to you, thanks for you signing up, man, and for subscribing to my channel. Help me make this channel as free for me as it already is for you. Like I said before, once I get the advertiser-driven revenue and I can make this channel sustainable, self-sustainable, which means that I'm at net zero, which means if I was making, I don't know, with advertiser-driven revenue, about 25 to 30 bucks, that would make it net zero for me. Obviously, I'm going to make hundreds of millions of dollars doing this stuff. Who doesn't? But if this channel was net zero and was able to hold itself afloat, that would be great. The second thing I ask people to do is to check out the cryptocurrency referral links. I've been over and over it again. We know how it helps out with the channel. If you use my referral links to purchase these products, they will be perks and advantages. The perks and advantages they extend to you, they will in turn extend to me as I'm the referring client. It is at no cost to you. You're not paying me anything directly, but whatever the company offers you, whatever the cryptocurrency platform offers you, they will offer me. And because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains up to $100 back into the channel as of next year or at the end of the year, that's how it helps out with the channel. And the third thing I ask people to do is to check out all of my social media accounts and subscribe or follow me on all my social media accounts, because the best and freest way you can help me create this and help grow my channel is to subscribe to my other social media accounts, because helping me grow my other social media accounts inevitably helps me grow my YouTube page, and helping me grow my YouTube page inevitably helps me grow my social media accounts. For those of you who join me all the time, thank you so much. I'm very thankful for everything you guys do, even if it's just here showing up or commenting on what it is that I'm trying to do, because that helps me get better, okay? I hope that you'll continue to do so, or at least pop in every once in a while to see if we've improved, and every once in a while add, hey, I found this YouTuber who does this kind of practice. Maybe you might want to add this, or this guy works on these different types of scales. Maybe you want to try that. Or for speed picking, check this guy out. Nothing is off the table. We are trying to get better. I don't feel any type of way as long as it's constructive criticism. And if it's going to be mean and hateful stuff, at least make it funny. You know what I'm saying? As long as it doesn't violate YouTube guidelines, I really don't care. I have a decent sense of humor, I think. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I have to end the stream. I'm going to continue. I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick. But I can't do this without your help, okay? So tell your friends about it, whatever you got to do. Even if they just want to come in here and cruise and surf on the channel, whatever they want to do. Subscribe to the channel so that I can get the advertiser-generated revenue that I need to sustain this channel and to make it as free for me as it already is for you. And I'm going to try to do that across several platforms, okay? That being said, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to do, and I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick. But with your help, we can do it more quickly. I will see you tomorrow and the day after and the day after, as I have been on this site, thankfully, for I think 296 consecutive days. Wow. I will continue to do it. See you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.